All right, here's a live look from Domenico's on the wharf tonight, feeling very festive. A lot of the boats still kind of lit up from the boat parade, which occurred this weekend in Monterey. We also have it in Santa Cruz this weekend as well. So a lot of folks being festive, and I guess if you want to come check out these boats, they're going to be lit up for the holidays, coming down to the wharf, or I guess to the harbor in Santa Cruz. Check it out. There's a lot of fun stuff to do around the region. A lot of events going on here over the next couple of days, and the rain might be playing a part in that, as we have several chances coming over the next couple of days. Now, we showed you the radar already. Some rain starting to get close to even moving in. Right now, not seeing any rain across our area. There might be a little drizzle, but that's about it. Temperatures have been the story over the last couple of days, right? We've been talking about how warm it's been in the afternoons. We got into the 70s in Salinas again today, after many areas started in the 30s, and we had some 20s again this morning in southern Monterey County. So cold nights and warm days, and now we're flipping the script on that and going to mild overnights and cool days. That's going to be for the next couple of days. So it's something to get ready for, as it'll be quite the change for you. Anyway, overnight tonight, temperature's going to stay in the 40s for the most part. Chance of a few showers here over the next hour or two. Widespread rain moves in probably after around 1 or 2 a.m. And we'll show you our future track here in a moment so you can talk about the timing. But most of this is going to come overnight. During that morning commute, you might still see a few showers, but it'll start to break out a little bit. So most of this, again, coming through the overnight. These are nighttime. So we like these systems that, first of all, aren't going to flood us, and second of all, come in the middle of the night, so waters your lawn for you, the plants on your patio, right? And it doesn't really impact your daytime activities. We do have a chance of showers tomorrow. We'll talk about that. So here's feature track showing this rain starting to move in around midnight tonight. So in about an hour, maybe Santa Cruz starting to see some light to moderate rain beginning to move in. Maybe a few sprinkles, Salinas to Gilroy. It's going to pick up as we head into around 2 a.m., starting to spread into Hollister, maybe down to Gonzales, Monterey Peninsula, in the thick of it, getting the business by 2 a.m. Santa Cruz as well, also getting the absolute business. And by that, I mean just moderate rain. So we're not talking about heavy rain, but moderate rain certainly tonight as well. Now, most of the rain will proceed and go along with the actual cold front, and along with that we'll have some breezy southerly winds, maybe even briefly windy, but nothing extreme overnight. Now, the frontal boundary is kind of the back edge of the rain, so we can track that through around 4 a.m. coming through Santa Cruz. Might be a brief heavy shower on the back side of that, but still 4 a.m. right in the midst of it here around the Monterey Bay area. So you early bird commuters might really have to use those windshield wipers. By the time we get to around 6 a.m., notice the bay starting to clear out a little bit. A few light showers still. Definitely wet roadways. Few light showers. Down south, if you're coming up and down the 101 in the Salinas Valley, yeah, you'll be dealing with rain. If you're taking the trip over Pacheco Pass, maybe you work in Los Banos and just, you're like, my job's in Los Banos, but I live on the Central Coast. I just make the commute over the hill. That's quite the commute. I'm sorry, that's probably not the best, but you'll probably be dealing with some rain up over Pacheco Pass at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Beyond that, we get a break, I think, through late morning. Partly cloudy, kind of blustery, and then during the afternoon, a few lingering showers as a weak disturbance kind of follows this. So a few showers lingering tomorrow afternoon, could last into the early evening before those taper off. Those might have just brief little moderate bouts of rain, but they'll be very short-lived. So as they pass over, it might be 5 minutes, and next thing you know, they stop. So not widespread rain tomorrow. Showery, just kind of showery, especially late in the day. Total precip with this system, total's actually kind of amping up a little bit compared to what we were expecting earlier this week, so perhaps closing in on an inch. Places like Santa Cruz County, elsewhere around the bay, probably a quarter of an inch to a half an inch less in some of our interior valleys. Not a flooding storm, obviously. This is a good soaker, though. We'll take this, no doubt about it. It will come with some high surf, though. That's going to pick up tomorrow on the backside of this. So high surf advisories for north and west facing beaches specifically. So if you look up to the north and you got an ocean or a bay, you're under the high surf advisory. If you look to the south, Santa Cruz, not under the advisory, but you still should be careful into the water as always. Biggest risk are those breakers, 18 to 22 feet, rip currents, sneaker waves. Just be careful near the water tomorrow. Some of those breakers are going to come in pretty big. High tide tomorrow night around 8 p.m. That's when they'll be the highest. Looking at those temperatures tomorrow, no 70s or 60s for the most part. It's going to be chilly. 49 your high in Bonnie-Doon, 58 Santa Cruz, upper 50s Capitola, Scotts Valley, mid 50s tomorrow. Watsonville, Salinas, upper 50s. Not warm and windy on top of that. Have the jacket handy. You're going to need it throughout the day. Even with a little sunshine poking through tomorrow afternoon in Hollister, you're still going to need a jacket. 58 degrees. Peninsula, mid 50s. Not very warm. That wind coming off the water's not warm. It never is. It's just the way it is around here. It's like bath water. That's why, you know, I mean, that's why all the animals love it, because it's not too hot for them. I mean, whales don't like hot water, right? 58 or 56 in Monterey tomorrow. I've never been a whale, so I don't really know what they prefer, but I'm assuming. You know, maybe they do sometimes. They go down to Baja, have a little fun, get frisky. They come back here and eat a lot of stuff. Upper 50s up and down the Salinas Valley. Those are the gray whales. Pretty sure that's where they go. The Sea of Cortez. That's the Bay of Gulf of California. No, I think that's where they... Okay, we'll stop talking about whale breeding because this is the weather report. Down south, lots of 50s tomorrow. 7-day forecast showing several chances of rain moving forward. We get a break on Friday. Another chance of rain Saturday, looking more like the afternoon hours now. It was starting to look like the morning. Now it's focused a little more in the afternoon, early evening. So that may impact your Saturday plans. There's a lot of events going on this weekend. Before you head out the door, make sure you're checking in on my forecast first. I'll be here for the rest of the week for you. Monday, yeah, more rain coming. So a couple rounds, we'll have some wind with them associated with them as well. Inland areas also, it's like day on, day off, day on, day off, day on.